EOS value equivalent to 1971 rands a coin. The present cost range 1826 14 1940 303. The earlier day close 1869 and 78. The change was plus 249 and 93 plus 267%. Converse rate ZAR to EOS. EOS cost expectation for July 2024. In the first place, cost at 1413 rands. Exorbitant cost 1754, while low cost 1413. The found the middle value of cost 1555. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 1639, change for July 16%. EOS estimate for August 2024. First and foremost, cost at 1639 rands. Exorbitant cost 1878, while low cost 1632. The found the middle value of cost 1726. EOS cost estimate toward the month's end 1755, change for August 71%. EOS cost expectation for September 2024. First and foremost, cost at 1755 rands. Exorbitant cost 2027, while low cost 1755. The found the middle value of cost 1858. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 1894, change for September 79%. EOS gauge for October 2024. To start with, cost at 1894 rands. Exorbitant cost 2014, while low cost 1750. The found the middle value of cost 1885. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 1882, change for October on 6%. EOS cost expectation for November 2024. To start with, cost at 1882 rands. Excessive cost 2046, while low cost 1778. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 19.5. EOS cost conjecture toward the month's end 1912, change for November 16%. EOS conjecture for December 2024. At the outset, cost at 1912 rands. Excessive cost 927, while low cost 1675. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 1899. EOS cost conjecture toward the month's end 18.1, change for December 5.8%. EOS cost expectation for January 2025. Initially cost at 18.1 rands. Excessive cost 1958, while low cost 17.2. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1823. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 1830, change for January 16%. Gross figure for February 2025. Initially cost at 1830 rands. Excessive cost 1841, while low cost 1601. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1748. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 1721, change for February 6%. EOS cost expectation for Walk 2025. Before all else, cost at 1721 rands. Excessive cost 1721, while low cost 14.6. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1590. EOS cost conjecture toward the month's end 1512, change for spring 12.1%. EOS conjecture for April 2025. Before all else, cost at 1512 rands. Excessive cost 1645, while low cost 1429. The found the middle value of cost 1531. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 1537, change for April 17%. EOS cost expectation for May 2025. At the outset, cost at 1537 rands. Excessive cost 1858, while low cost 1537. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1667. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 1736, change for May 12.9%. EOS figure for June 2025. Initially cost at 1736 rands. Excessive cost 2155, while low cost 1736. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1910. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 2014, change for June 16%. EOS cost expectation for July 2025. Before all else, cost at 2014 rands. Excessive cost 2014, while low cost 1683. They arrived at the midpoint of cost 1880. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 1810, change for July 10.1%. EOS figure for August 2025. Before all else, cost at 1810 rands. Exorbitant cost 1968, while low cost 1710. They found the middle value of cost 1832. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 1839, change for August 16%. EOS cost expectation for September 2025. In the first place, cost at 1839 rands. Exorbitant cost 1927, while low cost 1675. They found the middle value of cost 1811. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 18.1, change for September to 1%. EOS figure for October 2025. Initially cost at 18.1 rands, excessive cost 18.1, while low cost 15.31. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 16.95. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 16.46, change for October 86%. EOS cost expectation for November 2025. Initially cost at 16.46 rands, excessive cost 18.70, while low cost 16.26. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 17.23. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 17.48, change for November 6.2%. EOS conjecture for December 2025. Before all else cost at 17.48 rands, excessive cost 21.70, while low cost 17.48. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 19.84. EOS cost conjecture toward the month's end 20.28, change for December 16%. EOS cost expectation for January 2026. Before all else cost at 20.28 rands, excessive cost 22.04, while low cost 19.16. The found the middle value of cost 20.52. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 20.60, change for January 16%. EOS gauge for February 2026. In the first place cost at 20.60 rands, exorbitant cost 22.40, while low cost 19.46. The found the middle value of cost 20.85. EOS cost gauge toward the month's end 20.93, change for February 16%. EOS cost expectation for walk 2026. In the first place cost at 20.93 rands, exorbitant cost 22.75, while low cost 19.77. The found the middle value of cost 21.18. EOS cost estimate toward the month's end 21.26, change for spring 16%. EOS estimate for April 2026. First and foremost cost at 21.26 rands, exorbitant cost 26.39, while low cost 21.26. The found the middle value of cost 23.39. EOS cost estimate toward the month's end 24.66, change for April 16%. EOS cost expectation for May 2026. Before all else cost at 24.66 rands, excessive cost 25.92, while low cost 22.52. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 24.33. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 24.22, change for May 18%. EOS figure for June 2026. Before all else cost at 24.22 rands, excessive cost 26.33, while low cost 22.89. The arrived at the midpoint of cost 24.51. EOS cost figure toward the month's end 24.61, change for June 16%. EOS cost expectation for July 2026. In the first place cost at 24.61 rands, exorbitant cost 26.75, while low cost 23.25. The found the middle value of cost 24.90. EOS cost gauge toward